Hello, everyone. Today we're playing some Hexadome. I'm so excited for this to finally be back out. This is still in beta, although still more refined than most games. So this is my first game I've played in like a month since the last playtest, and we're just gonna do some laddering today. This is a 1v1 turn-based strategy game. There are kind of different roles for different groups. It's generally speaking a good idea to kind of have a semi-balanced group, but each character is unique, has its own abilities, and it's a ton of fun. And there's some really cool features they've added this time. One of them is like a boot camp mode is what I think they're calling it, and basically what it lets you do is essentially practice. Like you can just like see what someone's abilities do. I think that's huge, especially when you're first starting out the game, to just kind of understand what the abilities do. Really good quality of life features, being able to play a bot while you wait. I mostly just kind of move in here so that I can kind of like look around sometimes and think about like, okay, who do I want? Although there's actually better ways to do that. I do wish you could go back from this. I will say that's one thing. I don't know how to go back from this. Anyways, but we'll wait. But you basically have melee guys down here, control, ranged, and then support. These characters do a lot of different things. I wouldn't say like picking one from each category is necessarily what you need to do. I often don't. But yeah, so these guys here will tend to have your melee, more health, more survivability. Depending on which character you choose, your control and support will tend to be a little bit more squishy. If you look at someone like Gata here, she's very squishy. She only has like 2 HP. But if you look at someone like 8-Ball, he actually has 5, so he has a lot more. There are so many mechanics to this game. It's very in-depth, but you can't just kind of pick it up and start playing, which I think is really nice. The rules are complex, so if you really want to be laddering and what have you, it is a game with a lot of depth to it. For someone like me who really likes complex games, likes really complex strategy, this is like a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this game, and I'm really excited to get to play it again. Normally, I was experiencing pretty quick queue times, so I'm a little bit surprised that we are not already queued up, but probably will happen shortly. I'll just kind of walk through this. So we got Wild Bill here. He uses a couple of 6-shooters. He has another, like each kind of character has, a primary. Generally speaking, this is actually not true for all of them. You have some sort of attacking ability, and then you'll have different utility abilities. For him, his Joker ability is really his utility the golden bullets just give you a +1 on that roll. So the way it works is like, your attack roll, whatever number you roll, that's how many points of damage you do. And then your opponent is also rolling against their defense. And you can see up at the top right here for Wild Bill, you can see his defense. You'll roll against that. You level these skills up in play with cheers, which is the currency you get in game. So you can choose to level up your defense, your attack, one of your specialty abilities, whatever you'd like on a given character. So you can imagine if you start like looking through all these different characters, Wild Bill has this Joker thing, that's nice, and he does damage. Major Luna, she does quite a bit of damage from really far away. She's kind of a sniper. If you get up close to her, she's not good. You can also see like her called shot as her main ability, and the range on it is 3 to 8. But that means that she can't hit anybody who's too close to her within 1 or 2 spaces. And similarly with Wild Bill, since he's a ranged character, he can't hit anybody who's right beside him. And then her suppression fire is mainly her like specialty thing, causes your opponents to not be able to move very far. I would say, there's a lot of area control games that this is similar to, Hexadome is similar to. But I would say it really gives me Twilight Imperium vibes for those who are used to board games. And the reason I say that is because Twilight Imperium is a game where it's a space opera board game, and a lot of people get caught up in combat, but the whole point of the game is to score victory points, and that may or may not have anything to do with combat. So you do have to keep that in mind. While certainly sometimes the best strategy is just to to kill someone, it can also cause you to lose the game. So having things like the suppression fire that reduces somebody's speed can also have a lot of utility. And then 8-Ball here, I want to love 8-Ball. His abilities are pretty cool, but they take too long. His turns take too long, so they push him too far back in the turn order oftentimes, so I usually don't go for 8-Ball. Both Major Luna and Wild Bill over there, I think both are great. I like both of them. My mouse is acting up a little bit here. Gata is one, and even the characters to say I don't like, it's not that they're not good necessarily, it's just that I don't know how to play with them yet. But Gata here is one that I was like, I really didn't think she was that good and didn't really see the utility of her, and I've kind of done a 180. There's a lot of utility for Gata. She can move really far and be able to control areas, so there's actually a significant amount of use to her. I would probably say Hexer here for control is my favorite character. Hexer just has basically both Hexer and 8-Ball can move people. They work differently. Let me see if I can remember. It's Hexer displaces the person around wherever they're at, and I believe 8-Ball displaces the person centered on 8-Ball. If I remember, that might be, I might have that backwards, but that's the basic thing there. I shouldn't be in queue this long, so I'm wondering if something. Oh, it says it's still searching. Huh. I wonder if something's going on. Let me check the Discord. There was a ping in the Discord. Let me just check and make sure that I didn't miss, like, hey, we found a bug or something. Let me see. No. Reading through. No. I mean, it seems like everything's okay. So interesting. I guess we'll see. I don't know if I should stop the queue and re-queue. Might just do that. Might put me back in order, like in order, and cause an even longer queue. But we'll just see here. Yeah, you can also look and check out your champions here and get all kinds of interesting, all the facts and info about them. The fact that this is the placeholder art, right? Just kind of a shadow, a silhouette. This is the beta part of the game. It's not quite done. But you can see, overview. This is like a fun looking thing. There's like these all mean things, how much movement you have and what have you, but it's not entirely useful. But if you go over here to abilities, you can actually see everything you need about the abilities. And these roles down here, the skill roll, the various levels, this is what you could level up throughout play. And there's actually, oh, there we go. Finally got a queue. Hot tub rhyme machine. Nice. All right. Looks like we're picking first. Man, I feel like I'm starting over from scratch. I really like Miyamoto. He does quite a bit of damage and has a lot of utility. Valkyrie is also good. I'm not sure who to pick first. I really had this like dialed in, so it's going to be a learning experience since it's been a month. All right, Hexer's good. I like Hexer. So Hexer, part of the problem with Hexer, in both these characters, so we kind of really need to choose Valkyrie because they can both move people. Valkyrie is immovable, and so they can't ever use that mechanic on Valkyrie, so that makes it very useful. And then I think we want someone to be able to put down some damage. And I think we'll go with Major Luna here. And then I would really like to get Lakshmi. Lakshmi is I think it's her. Now I'm like, is that right? Opponent speaking. Yeah, her ability to generate cheers is kind of crazy unless they've changed it. Huh. All right. Man, this is a pretty strong team here for sure. I think we'll go with Lakshmi. We'll try it out. And then you get to choose a corporation. This is one of the things that, like, I didn't understand how this worked for I don't know how many times I played. Um, they have this upgrade path, which will kind of happen automatically. I mean, you have to do stuff for it. Oops, sorry, I clicked before being able to talk through it. But there are spaces you want to hold that allow you to move up that upgrade path, and basically each sponsor either chooses like defense, attack, or your specialty ability or something, and it levels it up throughout play just kind of automatically, so you can kind of choose the thing you want to more or less focus on whenever you're playing. If that makes sense. Let me make sure. All right, so we're starting off here. We want to make sure that we get out here and take as many of these sponsor spaces, so we do get our sponsors upgrading. So that's what we'll do here. We're moving to the one that's kind of in the middle to be able to hold it, since our opponent probably won't be able to knock us off of it for in the first round or whatever. So we'll go ahead and begin getting those benefits. All right, I say that. Hexer is displacing, I think, Wild Bill here to be able to move. Them, or maybe it's 8-Ball. I'm not sure. Oh no, okay. Maximus. There are also spaces right here you can see that will activate next round, and they do various things. Some cause damage, suffer 3 damage, and stuff like that. So I think we'll go ahead and move out to control that space, and then this is Valkyrie. What am I doing? I think that's still fine. She's going to be able to go again. You can see when their turn order is going to be depending on what you do. Yeah, we'll do some hype. Sure, get some cheers. Huh, interesting. Normally it rolls and you have to like wait through the process. That was kind of like sped up there. Seems like a change to help maybe speed up play, perhaps. All right, 8-Ball placing himself in the middle. Okay, so we've got Major Luna. We can put down a decent amount of damage with her, so I think that's what we'll do. Do we want to upgrade the attack before doing it? It does guarantee us. I think we'll go ahead and do one upgrade here at least. Do we want to do a second? I mean, we're not going to be able to take down 8-Ball, so I don't think we really need to. So I think we'll just see how it goes. This is interesting. Okay. They changed the way the rolls are showing, and they've changed some mechanics. And so far, it's different. And the initial thought is like when something is different, is to not like it. But that is the way I'm feeling. I liked how it used to roll, and the fact that it's not doing that now is kind of a bummer. Honestly, I liked it. I liked it when it rolled. I do feel like some of the graphics have changed as well. Like the in-turn graphic has changed a bit. I'm trying to think of what other changes I'm noticing. All right. So she was really good at hype before, and I don't know if that's still the case. And then you could also, is it buffer? Yeah, you can improve this buffer so that you generate a whole bunch of cheers and you gain focus for your teammates, which can also be really nice. I'm not sure which one. I'm trying to remember. I think I used her just like as a cheer engine before. I think is what I did. And I kind of like that idea, so we'll probably just do it again. The hasten yourself is a pretty big deal. Okay. Seems like really bad luck. That's all right. We'll just do it again. All right, we got some cheers. Maximus's thing is when someone's beside Maximus, he'll take damage for them. So he tanks for them. So like me killing these two is like pretty much no chance, no shot. The other two are really a problem, and if I could kill them, that would be awesome. But I don't know how we can really do that. So looks like Hexer's going to be up next. We'll see what they get up to. All right. Nothing crazy going on there. All right, so we get our upgraded defense. That's from controlling these two spaces. We've already got it. That's great. You know, I want to be on the scoring tiles. You know, that's that's like a big part of this whole process. We can also see that the next scoring tile is going to be 6, so it's way over there. I don't know if there's a whole lot to do that's really crazy, so I think we're just going to move into melee, and we'll probably just try to damage one of these guys, see who has the higher defense. So Maximus will take the damage no matter what, but 8-Ball has the lower defense, so that's what we'll do here. We'll go ahead and buy this up one and see how we do. All right, we did a couple of points of damage, which Maximus took. Oh yeah, and I can displace, which I think I'll leave myself where I am. And then, what? Did I displace myself over there? What happened there? Why did it move me? Huh, I wonder if I misclicked or something. That sucks. All right, well, we're going to move in. We will charge of the Valkyries. Again, we're trying to put some damage down and also get inside the scoring area. Nice. We might actually be able to take Maximus down if we get lucky here. I don't understand why it moved him. Maybe it registered a click. His ability, though, you can displace yourself after you do damage, so that you can, you know, I don't know, so you can get some free movement. And then his like specialty thing, you see the exclamation marks on some of the skills and abilities. Here it tells you what it does, depending, but it totally depends which character it is and what the ability does. But for Miyamoto, he actually gets an extra attack if you get his like exclamation mark thing. So it's like special ability on an attack, so you can actually get multiple attacks, and you can actually chain those together, but it's not a super high chance. It's only like 1 out of 6. So 8-Ball here can probably, he can't move Valkyrie, so that's not really going to do anything. So he's going to get some cheers for himself and try to do something. All right, Maximus is up. I don't know that he has a lot of moves, so he might just generate some cheers. And then it looks like Lakshmi is going to get to go. I'll have to get her onto the scoring board, otherwise he's going to win because he has more people. So we're at least trying to tie and get 2 people on here. I mean, Miyamoto should have been on here, but my bad, my mistake. And I think maybe if I'm lucky, maybe Luna. I don't know if it makes sense for Luna to get in here to try to get this action point, but I guess it also depends where Maximus' next turn is going to fall. Interesting. He's abandoning the center there. Okay. Huh. So I don't know if he's going to try to get Wild Bill in there or something. I don't know. It's really interesting. Well, I mean, I think we just need to move out all the way? That seems kind of lame, but I think that might be what I need to do. We'll just try it. That's putting her very much in harm's way. She only has a couple of hit points. She could end up dead, but we'll see. Just by being on the scoring pad, 2, you saw that it generates a few cheers for you. Is Hexer going to get to go? I guess right at the end. So I don't know. Maybe Hexer's just going to move somebody if I got it on here. Maybe that's why they want to go ahead and move Maximus. Maximus's problem is that he's incredibly slow. So he's not going to be able to. That could be why they moved him over here. They felt comfortable being able to control the center, and so they wanted to go ahead and, they're looking towards the next point, which is absolutely something you need to typically do. The only problem with not the only problem, but my biggest problem with Maximus is that he doesn't move fast enough. So yeah, even if they get him over here, what if the next point is on 3? Like, it just takes forever. Yeah, there we go. All right, Wild Bill took it out. So I guess if Hexer hops on here, they could win. Or does Wild Bill? Oh, he does have enough moves. Okay, well, there you go. That's rough, especially having Lakshmi down. I was hoping that 8-Ball would be in the line of sight a little bit there, but c'est la vie. Again, if Miyamoto would have been over here, definitely that would have blocked line of sight, and you're not able to shoot through other characters, either your teammates or your opponents. So he'll get a few extra points for here. Having someone on the space is somewhat beneficial, so that does help out a bit. All right. I think it's normally 3 points if it's uncontested. Bit of a cutscene. Yeah, and so the next active zone is going to be 2 after this one. So this is interesting. So if I move over here, you get an action point. Would need to go like the long way. I don't know that is really that beneficial. You get a ton of movement points going here. I think that one of the best things that I could probably do is, one thing that's cool is you can queue up actions to see if you have like line of sight. I could try to take out Maximus here. Chances of doing that are not amazing. Can I upgrade this to make it a little bit better? I can. Sure, let's try that. It would be really cool to take him out. Yeah, that's really lucky. Okay, I'll take that. And you can see that he's down now and he won't be able to go again for a while. We're still getting some upgrades because we control, and we're getting them faster because we control more of these sponsored tiles, which can be swapped at any time if somebody just moves over them. Hexer's in kind of an awkward spot. Hexer wants to put somebody on top of this thing, if they can. One of my guys, if at all possible, because they take 3 damage, and that's enough to kill them. Oh, you can move the mine. I didn't realize you could move the mine. That's crazy. Okay, so the mine's here. Can Hexer move anybody onto the mine? That's crazy. I didn't realize you could do that. I never tried to do that. Hexer can move stuff, so I guess you can also move other tiles. Can they move it on top of me? Oh, wow, that's amazing. Okay. Hexer is going to need a nerf. Hexer's a little strong here, but that's cool. We'll see what 8-Ball tries to do. If he tries to take out the Valkyrie or do something else. Wild Bill can't even attack the Valkyrie. I think he just tried to move away, and I think Valkyrie prevented that from happening. I think is what just happened. Okay. Did disengage that time and also got the extra movement and the extra action point and then extra movement, which is pretty crazy. So 8-Ball's going to be able to get over there, it looks like. Thinking about it, deciding what they want to do. If they want to move over there with 8-Ball or not. So I've got Valkyrie and Miyamoto going before both of Wild Bill and Hexer. I think that move is to protect Hexer. That's absolutely a good idea because I would love to take out Hexer. That would be amazing. I'm not sure what else to do here that makes a lot of sense. I think Miyamoto maybe has his movement reduced. Normally you can move further than this. I actually didn't even notice what that was, that happened. I can get an extra action point, but I don't really think that does a whole lot for me, honestly. I kind of feel like I need to give this point. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over there, but maybe I can take out Wild Bill, or at least not give Wild Bill a chance to move. I can absolutely do that. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do here with Miyamoto. Do I want to do an upgraded attack for 35 cheers? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And then see if we can put some damage on Miyamoto. Or, I'm sorry, on Wild Bill with Miyamoto. 1 point of damage. Woohoo! We don't need to displace. You know what? I think I was trying to hit cancel, and I probably selected the square. I bet that's what happened earlier. Man, that's a bummer. We don't have a whole lot to do here. So I could try to disengage. I still won't be able to make it over there. So, and then it also makes it where, so Wild Bill, remember, can't attack adjacent to him. So I think maybe we'll just try to do some damage. All right, that's pretty good. Couple of points of damage. Oh, he does like a thing where it like causes damage whenever he takes damage. So that's rough. So it took out Valkyrie. Hey, what's up, Daedric? How you doing, man? Indeed, a fellow. What's his last name? I can't. Miyamoto. Musashi? No, I'm probably butchering that. Okay, is this going to be? All right, use displacement, so then he doesn't have to worry about the disengage, and then he can get over there. So yeah, it's not looking good for us. I will say that. I don't remember if we're doing 3 or 4 rounds. It looks like 4. I think they had changed it from 5 to 4 during the last playtest, if I'm remembering correctly. Hexer getting a free 3 damage on a turn is kind of insane. I think they might need it. It's cool. It's a cool ability, but man, or it's just going to be the kind of thing where it's just like, yeah, you need to go kill Hexer. But Hexer moves enough, and then they're just like a better version of 8-Ball, honestly. All right, so they've got their attack upgrade. Who do we got up first? Major Luna. Okay. Oh, is that a bunch of extra movement? Man, nope. None of my guys can move. I don't remember what happened that reduced everybody's movement, or maybe that was somebody's special ability. Yeah, it seems like all of my guys had their movement reduced, or several of them. I don't actually remember what that was. It sucks because, yeah, I can get over here and then I can move, but I'm still not going to be able to get where I want to go, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm tempted to release my anger on Wild Bill. I think I'll do that just because I can. Hey, there we go. And then move. Played some earlier. Getting the 2 casts per turn is interesting. There's a sponsor that AoE reduces move speed with a big radius. Ah, that must be it. Okay. I don't really think moving is going to do much for me. I think I'll just grab some hype. Or try to grab some hype. There we go. Get some cheers. And then we'll call it. Yeah, the AoE movement speed reduction, that was pretty huge. Well played by my opponent here. I don't know how long it lasts, but she's been dead, and it's still up, which feels like maybe it doesn't need to last quite that long. So the problem is here is, like, even if I get over here, it doesn't really matter because Hexer's probably just going to move me. So I'm not really sure. Same deal, whereas if I move over here, I will be able to get to the space. I guess it'll burn some Hexer moves, maybe. Stop them, prevent them from being able to do it. Who knows? But I guess that's what we'll do. Very lackluster turn. There could be some of this stuff I could be using, but I don't remember what it all does right now, so. And Maximus is back up. And you can see his movement is not amazing. So 6 speed, three per action point. So he's not going to be able to get crazy far. He could try to get, I guess he could move in the middle of these guys and try to pin me down or something. That's what he's going to do. Miyamoto, I do have something where I can retreat a few spaces with him, which is probably what I'll try to do here, depending on what happens. And successfully disengaged. All right. It's kind of a bummer. I guess, actually, I think the retreat will still work. I think it'll put me right over here, which is pretty good. Hexer is almost certainly going to move Lakshmi to move her out of the way. How are you liking the changes, Daedric? I'm curious. I personally found the lack of rolling to not be amazing. I'm not super happy with that. Like it just doesn't. It feels worse to me. But I'm curious what you think about it, and if there's other stuff. Maybe I don't know if I've picked up on everything that's changed yet. And sure enough, that's what happened. Deciding what to do here. We're going to move in. I think it was 4 is next, which is way over here, which is another. Okay, sweet. Another upgrade. So one of the things they could do is like move Miyamoto, which is probably what they'll try to do, like over here or someplace not great, which could work very well. Yeah, so now I can't use my retreat thing because obviously it just wouldn't work. It would retreat me the wrong direction. So that's pretty solid. I mean, and if they win this point, they win the game, which I think is what's going to happen because I don't know if there's much else I can do. Even if I tie, they still win the game. So I think that'll be it for us. I'll probably just call it quickly. That was a little rough. Yeah, there's not really much to do. I mean, I could try since the game will be over if I don't do something cool. Is there anything else? So obviously being able to swap spots is cool, but displace yourself 1 around a teammate. Does he have full movement? What does that mean? Yeah, that's not going to help. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll try to do it. Oh, did I choose retreat? I was trying to do this place. Oh, I can't do it because they're downed. Okay, well, we're going to run out of time anyways. I was wondering why I couldn't select. I could have moved around my teammate, or I guess I thought I could have moved around my teammate, then retreated, then spent another. I don't know if I would have had enough cheers for all that, but there was maybe something crazy I could have tried, but the game was probably over no matter what. I guess I didn't get to get GG this person, but I don't know what the new warning thing is around the characters. I'm not sure what that's all about. Well, that was rough. What do we think about the arena visuals? I don't really have a lot of. I haven't established an opinion just yet. Hey, what's up, Ace? How's it going? Yeah, no roll is unsatisfying. It should show the numbers at the very least. I just liked how slow the old one was. Yeah, okay. So they needed to change something to make the rolls faster because it did feel pretty slow. But taking it away entirely feels bad. I would agree with that. I feel the same way. We'll probably just go one more. I streamed a couple hours before this, and these see how I guess these games took about 30 minutes. So probably what we'll do here. Yeah, I would agree. I think they'll probably get a lot of feedback that the role is very unsatisfying, and they're like, "Wait, what just happened?" There's a lot of like, "I don't know what just happened" kind of going on now. I feel like it's a little bit less clear to me what's going on. I think they're trying to make the game look prettier and have better visuals, and so I think that's part of it. Ah, man, I used to have an exact, a whole thing figured out as far as what I wanted to do. With picking characters, and I feel like I'm starting over from scratch. Let's go with Lakshmi. I don't know. I think maybe Miyamoto should have picked first, but don't remember. Whoever you pick first is who goes first. Okay, they're going to do the same thing. All right. What do we do here? So the chance of them taking 2 damage dealers, I guess they could. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't go Valkyrie and Maximus. Hannibal with these combos could also be kind of crazy. I don't know what to do. I played Miyamoto very poorly last time. I do know about the AoE movement thing, so I could do something different. I think we'll just do it. I think we got to do Valkyrie. It's nice to have someone that they can't move. All right, we're doing a rematch. Let's see what else. All right, let's do it. Sure, rematch. All right. Let's see if we can play better this time. Ace, if you haven't heard, you can try this out for free. It's called Hexadome. You can ask for access on Steam, and you could probably get access this weekend if you want to try it out for yourself. Again, it's still in early access, still in beta. They're balancing. They're doing a lot of other things. So, all right. So we want to do hype here, and I think we'll spend some cheers to upgrade it if we can. All right, her ability gives her a couple of extra movements, I thought, right? Does it not? Oh, is it this thing? Is the buffer? That's what I meant to do, maybe. Yeah, I think this is what I meant to upgrade. C'est la vie. Well, I feel silly. We'll move over, though, just to make sure we get this space controlled. The giving focus is pretty nice ability, and I meant to give focus to a couple of people, and then it has a chance to give you a couple of movement, so you could do it twice potentially and just get this free movement basically to get you onto the tile you want to control. Yeah, this can also be helpful moving Maximus because he is so slow. To give him a few free movement points. We'll do kind of a rinse and repeat of last time. We'll move up and take control, get our sponsor tile going quickly. It does feel bad when you're like, I don't remember how that works, or I did that wrong so early in the game, because when you're playing like pretty competitively, it's like, that was the game. It feels like that was the game, even if it's not. All right, so we are looking at Valkyrie next. We might just plan her on one of these tiles just to get her there. Looks like it's going to be 4 again, so we're actually getting kind of a repeat. This is almost like a dead repeat of last time. So I'd rather be on that side of this tile. We have another 3 damage that I need to worry about now, that I know about from Hexer. We might move in, and we might like pause there and just get some cheers, because if we can charge in, we can do extra damage with our charge of the Valkyrie ability. So I think that's what we'll do, and we'll generate some hype. Or at least try to. Work pretty well. certain actions too put you don't take as much. They don't move you as far back in the turn order, so you don't lose as much tempo. Is what I guess you would call that, at least in chess. All right, same deal. Yeah, I think we're gonna, if we move up with Major Luna, just go ahead and do that, and then probably just get a couple of shots off. Can't hurt to already have that upgraded. Sure. Again, we'll aim for the character with the lower defense. Not that we could actually hit Maximus, but even though Maximus will soak up the damage. This is just rough because Hexer can do this to anybody, and we have to come over to this side of the arena. I don't know if I like that. Being able to move somebody onto it seems like one thing. Being able to move it onto somebody else feels like a lot. But I think the solution is to kill Hexer, so we'll see if we can do that. These crab bots are fun. Okay, so moving Bill behind some cover, I guess. Maximus probably going to generate some cheers. I don't really know what else he can do. He could move closer. Okay. Interesting. I guess this does kind of cause a problem for Valkyrie because now I can't charge in and hit anybody. It's actually a really smart move. I think Valkyrie has 4 moves. So I guess that does definitely present a problem. I guess I can move over and that way or something. That's really interesting. Yeah, the charge of the Valkyrie having to be in a straight line doesn't always feel the best. All right, we got Lakshmi up here. Man, I'm kind of risking it, but we'll just give it a shot. I can buff one target. I think we'll buff Major Luna, or try to. A little focus. All right, I think that worked. So I think now we can get onto one of these tiles. Don't really like any of the options here. I feel like this might be a little bit more protected, so we'll try it. All right. Miyamoto. Yeah. Again, don't love any of the options. I feel like there's a best move here, but I don't know what it is. Whoa. Nice. Okay, you can displace. I don't really need to or want to, I don't think. I can attack. Did I proc the thing where I can attack again? Oh, that's amazing. All right, well, we might get lucky here. Oh my gosh, I almost killed Maximus. I don't need to displace myself. And yeah, that'll be the turn. So that's awesome, that procced. Almost killed Maximus, which is crazy. See what 8-Ball decides to do here. Just the amount of damage I put out there was really, really fortunate. All right, have a good night, man. Ace says this is not his cup of tea, for sure. Not every game is for every person. All right, focus. Focus reduces your, like, the 2 lowest options for rolls. It'll remove them. So I guess he did that to make sure he could move Miyamoto out of the scoring area, I take it. And then also move Lakshmi. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's not a good solution for me here. Yeah, this is not going to do anything, but that's okay. Unless I get really lucky. Wow, I got really lucky. Okay. The thing is that Maximus is still in the center of the arena, which is generally where you want to be with him anyways. So, like, cool, I killed him, but he's just going to come back. So I'm not sure that I guess it does put him past the next scoring, so he's going to be sitting there for a while. So I guess that's good, but 8-Ball as well, so they're not going to have a whole lot of turns with their other characters in the next scoring round. So, but they're going to win this one pretty uncontested, so seems like they're doing all right. Yeah, Daedric saying that it feels like the 2 casts per turn definitely feels like the meta is shifted to casters. They can move, and then you can just move people. I would agree. I would say it's like pretty bad. Maybe there's something else you could do, but it does feel like it kind of shifted the entire game to being. I could actually see that. I mean, I guess we'll have to see with some more play testing, but it's unfortunate because I thought it was in such a good spot. So, you know, the other thing is that, like, does the game need to be more complicated? I don't think so. I think it was already pretty complicated, and so making it even more complicated, I don't really think. I think it just makes it inaccessible to other players, to more players. I'd be curious what you think of that, Daedric, how you feel. I mean, if I move here, can I shoot that far? No, I cannot. I assume they knew that. It's pretty good. Yeah, Hexer's just going to be a problem with, like, moving these mines. Like, there's not. I don't really know what else I can do. I guess I'm going to just try to take out. I mean, taking out 8-Ball is not really doing anything to help me win the game. Is the problem. All right, cool. We'll get some points there. And I guess just leave it there since this is the next scoring area. Maybe I could have moved to a more defensive position, I think. Probably would have been a better idea, but I ran out of time. All right. So, I mean, obviously, again, I can probably get over there. Hastening yourself twice seems nice. Buffing Miyamoto seems like also a good idea. Well, that sucks. I guess I should have upgraded this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that now. And we'll try again. I feel like people who get turned off at complexity would have already left during the tutorial. I mean, I guess that's fair, but I mean, it's a little crazy, don't you think? Like, do we really need 2 casts per turn? Like, that just changes. I don't know. To me, that just seems like it changes everything up so much. Do we really need that? And I feel like the answer is no for me, but I don't know. All right, so I'm going to move here, and then Hexer is going to absolutely wreck my world with moving this mine on top of me. But I don't really know what else to do, so... Wild Bill could also do something bad, but... I don't know, man. I think there's like there's complexity, and then there's like if everybody can cast twice per turn, I don't know. That's just a lot. That's just a lot of different options and everything else you can do. Maybe it's balanced. I mean, I'm sure they have some very good idea for it. They've clearly done a really good job of balancing everything, but I don't know. I think you can easily push the complexity to like, you know, you don't just want this for like hardcore people, you know. And if you can do that much more, so if it's that much more complex, then what you do matters that much more. And so I think it opens even more up for people to just get absolutely crushed whenever they're playing a game. Yeah, I think the characters aren't designed with 2 casts in mind. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What happened there? They time out? All right, Lakshmi's going down now. There we go. I mean, it's free 3 damage like every time. That's that. How is that? How does that make sense? All right, so we'll grab the extra action point here, and that'll put us over here. Does that mean I'm gonna get to attack? Yes, it does. All right, pretty good chance of taking Hexer out here. I guess that's probably just what I'll do. There we go. Can displace. It's going to be on 1 next, which is on the other side of the arena. I don't really think that there's a strong reason to be one place versus another, so we'll just do that. Then Valkyrie gets to go. So I'll win this point. So I really need to just be thinking about like next go around here with Valkyrie. These 2 characters are down. Maximus is soon to be getting back up. I don't really want Maximus near Major Luna. That was a huge mistake, not moving her away. She's going to go after him. I don't really know that there's anything I can do besides retreat. Yeah, I don't really know that there's anything that makes a whole lot of sense to do. Maybe grab extra movement? Sure. All right, we'll see what Maximus. Yeah, again, this is the problem with Maximus. Is like on his best day, he's never going to make it over to this tile, over to his like scoring. He could pin down Major Luna or cause a problem there. Okay, tried to go by. Didn't make it with a Valkyrie. All right, successfully disengaged once. They have to do it again, though. And what is that really getting you? I guess I'll be able to go again, so maybe you can get over there. All right. Well, obviously we can get over there now. Major Luna should get another turn, though, regardless. 2, 3, 4. Typically she could move 4. Can I shoot? Yeah. Okay, I might try that. It would be cool to take out Bill over there. Upgrade the attack. And we'll give it a shot. Big bucks, no whammies. 2 points, okay. And guess just move there. Sure. I don't know. There's probably a better move, but maybe I should have hidden over here. Maybe that would have been a good move. So Lakshmi's going to get up. I don't think she's going to be able to get over there. So basically he has Maximus and 8-Ball and Wild Bill to be able to control this, you know, they're going to be able to go before I do. I don't think Lakshmi's going to be, oh, I didn't pay attention. Luna's not going to be able to get onto that tile. I thought she was going to be able to get over there. I should have paid more attention to the turn. Different actions move you back different amounts in the turn order. So that was a pretty huge mistake. It would have made more sense to just move on to this tile to make sure I had it captured. All right, gonna try to, ooh, that's rough. That's a lot of points. Okay, so Valkyrie is the only person that maybe can get over here. So that's gonna be a problem. And then 8-Ball can get up and maybe do something. Can I heal myself? You know, I might be able to do something with Lakshmi to be able to get her over here. So I think we'll just try to do that. Trying to stay away from 8-Ball and then maybe also flank Maximus out of here because what is it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, he maybe can get onto this square, but we'll just have to see. He could also just try to take Valkyrie out, but I don't think he has a ton of attack. You know what? Actually, his attack isn't usually that bad. He's got a... He only has to do 1 point of damage, so he might be able to do it. I guess it's kind of a high risk, high reward. It's going to be hard for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he could do like a really circuitous route to guarantee that he can get on this tile. I would almost do that, and then if they had something like, I don't know, something that would give them extra attack. Oh yeah, then try it once you're already on the right space. All right, we'll see what 8-Ball can do here. I don't think that he's going to be able to target Valkyrie, so that's fortunate. And then it's a question of Lakshmi. I think she only has movement 4, so I could maybe... Nah, there's no way. I don't think she could make it. Oh, there we go. That's rough. and move back to control the center of the board. Yeah, there's just nothing. That's just not going to happen. Even like using something like the swapping positions thing, and maybe with like an extra action point, which I don't have enough to do both those things. Displace yourself around a teammate. That I know that we found out that doesn't work on down teammates. Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh well. I mean, I guess we could. And then displace yourself around a teammate? Does that work? Oh, no. There we go. Spend everything we got. Down to the wire. At least we feel like we're still in the game. It's rough because these guys aren't even going to go again now. That's... Oh, the zone doesn't move, does it? Oh, no, it does. Okay, okay. So these characters aren't even going to get to go again. And all of his characters are. So I think they've won this pretty handedly. I don't think there's anything... I did everything I could to make that happen, but I don't think there's anything else that can really be done here. I mean, Hexer could just move Miyamoto. I mean, he can move pretty fast, so he can probably still get to the center here. But he's only got 1 hit point, too, so... Even if he gets there, he might just die. So I'm not sure really what can be done. Maybe like an ultimate or something. If I... Can he purchase an ultimate right now? No, I can't. Yeah, it's not looking good. Outcome does not look good. Oh, that's fortunate. Got some good RNG. Well. I mean, I just have to move on to the center here and hope that everything goes horribly wrong for them. That's not going to happen. Yeah, there's just no way. We'll just try to make it quick then. I don't think there's anything we can do. We'd have to get like god tier RNG, and even then, I don't think that would do it. We can try to do. Let me see. I'd have 2 movement. You know, I could maybe take out Hexer here. If I take out Hexer here, then there's some dream world where I could get onto the scoreboard still and then have removed them from having a turn. Yeah, okay, I guess that does work. And that's just going to haste Maximus up. Wild Bill's going to get to go again, so that's not going to do anything super useful with like swapping places or anything. So I guess we'll just... Sure. Probably something better I could have done there to maybe try to affect these other teammates. Manifested Haro. Get all in for the quadra kill on Miyamoto. Yeah, that would have been awesome. Reduce movement speed. Maybe that could have been useful. The problem is that 8-Ball is going to do some shenanigans. Probably what I can do is whatever he does with Major Luna, who is here. I can use the swap places on them, and because he's not going to be able to go again. So that like this could maybe save me something, somehow, some way. Yeah, Need some extra movement still, right? Still can't get there. All right, maybe they'll try to like swap places. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Wild Bill can't hit either one of these characters without disengaging or doing something special, like just like normally. Can't do it. Gonna generate a whole bunch of hype. All right. We might be able to pull this out. We might be able to pull this out. I feel like it's unlikely, but we might be able to. Okay, and then he's going to use 8-Ball's thing to move Miyamoto out. Yeah, I don't know. We shall see. I think that still puts us back in a tie. I think I can push a tie. What else do we have down here? No, I need to know what's... Oh, okay, trying to take out Major Luna. Okay, interesting. Movement speed reduction, retreat 3 spaces, heal a teammate. That's what I should have used earlier. Apply stun to every opponent. It hinders their rolls twice. Apply immobilize to an opponent. 2 damage to the opponent's already. Oh, I could do that on Bill. Oh, maybe this is the move. Do I have enough? I don't have enough cheers. Don't have enough cheers to do both. That's... You know what? I could probably just try to generate some cheers. But I think those are the 2 things I could do. Okay. Okay. I mean, if he moves here, then okay. Well, that was kind of a very minor mistake, but maybe they feel like they got it. Oh, they're going to push everybody out. Oh, man. No? Okay. I don't know. Oh, they pull everything in. That's what it does. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's rough. That is really rough. Okay. So we can swap places. Can I reach? Within like fairly close range, 1 to 2. So I move here, swap places, generate cheers, and then try to do damage. Is that right? Let's try it. Wait, what? I don't know. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Generate some cheers, maybe? And then do 2 damage. Oh my gosh. do we manage that? Oh, I think we managed it. Wow. Is that it? Is there another round? Did we win? Oh my god. That was awesome. That is cool. That was an incredibly satisfying victory. Oh, man. I feel like it was a lot of luck. It was a lot of not amazing play on my part, but we'll take it. We'll take the win. Man. Cool. Well, moving up, bronze rank 1. Daedric says, "Let's go easy." Yeah, yeah, right. Oh man. Well, that was really fun. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm definitely gonna be playing it some more this weekend. I don't know if it's the most entertaining thing to stream. Certainly for a different audience. Love some feedback if you guys are liking this. I love playing this game, so I'm going to keep playing it regardless, and I'm certainly going to recommend everybody else playing it. But I know that maybe I'll keep trying to explain things to everybody to understanding what's going on in the game is super helpful. If you want to get in on this game, guys, just go check out Steam and just request access, and probably can still get in this weekend. So anyways, it was a lot of fun playing, a lot of fun streaming as always. So yeah, Daedric, man, I appreciate you dropping by, man. It's always nice to have someone to chat with, Ace, everybody else. So we'll catch you guys in the next one.